صلى الله على محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم.
Nestled amidst the rolling hills of Kenya's Rift Valley lies Eldama Ravine, a town predominantly populated by the Kalenjin community who practice Christianity. But on the joyous occasion of Eid al-Fitr, a spirit of unity takes center stage. As early as 7 a.m. on Eid morning, a special sight unfolds in the heart of Eldama Ravine. Muslims, primarily of Nubian descent, gather in the government-owned garden square for Eid prayers. Despite the religious difference, the Kalenjin community welcomes their Muslim neighbors with open arms. Their shared space, the garden square, becomes a symbol of peaceful coexistence and respect. The celebratory mood is palpable. Laughter fills the air as families reunite and exchange Eid greetings. Let's meet Asia, a young Muslim woman who embodies the spirit of Eid al-Fitr in Eldama Ravine.
So my name is Asia Jepchumba. I'm feeling excited about Eid. It's actually, I'm so happy. I'm happy, I'm glad, I'm happy that I was able to complete the 30 days of Ramadan. They've really changed who I am. So the person I was like 30 days before now, and the person I am right now, they're two different people, all because of Allah. Okay, so Ramadan basically is all about kujinyima, as I can say it. So basically, unajinyima the luxurious thing or the things that you love the most. Like for example, food. You deny yourself food from sunrise to sunset. You ensure that you pray on time. Like for example, the Fajr prayer. So we have 5 prayers in a day. So we have Fajr, which is done at 5:30 a.m. Then we have Duhur at 12:45. Then we have Asr at 3:45. Then we have Maghrib 6:45 and Isha from 8 p.m. So basically this Ramadan, it trains us to actually observe time and keep time when performing these salahs so that you can get the reward of Allah. So another thing that we actually do most of the time is we try to actually finish the whole book, the whole Mus'haf, the Quran, by reading it, not really memorizing it, but just reading it through the whole month. Okay, so this first Eid, the first Eid is this one, which is after Ramadan. So basically it's a celebration whereby we get to enjoy a meal throughout the day. So it's basically a reward of being in Dawah's place. And then the other one is done 2 months after the first Eid. So the other one is Eid al-Hijjah. So basically people go for Hajj. So we are celebrating that Hajj. The Ramadan teaches the importance of patience, self-control, act of generosity, and basically those are the main things that Islam is all about. So the Sheikh, so there's an Eid khutbah. So khutbah is maybe I can call it teachings, basically teachings. So there's a brief teaching, kunakuanga brief teaching. Then the Imam now reads the Quran. Then now we start the Salah, and then you'll realize that we don't just say Allahu Akbar once. We say it maybe like 3 times, and we repeat it. So you know, the swallow of Eid is very precious. It's just believed that it is very important. No one should miss it. Even for example, you know, for the ladies, you might say that at times, so ladies are not allowed to pray when they are on their menses, but during the Salatul Eid, they appear there. They appear to the masjid, not the masjid, but rather the field whereby the prayer is being held. Even if they will not pray, they will not stand in prayer with the others. They are supposed to be there. So that is how important it is. But the other days, when a woman is on her menses, she's not allowed to go for the prayers. Okay, so for this first Eid, slaughtering of a goat is not really important, but you can just prepare any type of meal. So basically, what we value most during Eid al-Fitr is the act of generosity and giving. So that is why we just cook and have a share meal with our friends. That's all. But then the second Eid that comes after 2 months, that is whereby we get to slaughter the goat or a calf or just anything. So that act of sacrifice, it is for the people who have gone for Hijjah, those who are climbing that mountain. So we slaughter the goat after the Salah. And the difference between this Eid and the other Eid, this Eid, when going for the Salah, tunakuanga tumesha kula something, we have had a meal. But the second Eid, tunaingia Salah kama we are fasting. So you're dry, you've not had any meal. So after the Salah, now you can have a meal. Then after that, you slaughtered now the goat, and the beef is halal for like 3 days. So Eid is celebrated 3 days. So we'll celebrate it today, tomorrow, and the day after tomorrow. So 3 consecutive days.
That is the Eid that is supposed to come 2 months.
Yeah, the other one. One thing, what I look at, the thing that I anticipate most is that act of being with my family. You know, it's a time whereby Muslims get to unite together, talk, share a meal, just enjoying it. The most memorable moments, maybe just, it's always the same. Slaughtering the goat, just making the meal, making the pilau, seeing people be so excited about the food that they eat. Yeah, basically that. And the fact that it is Eid al-Fitr and we are now, okay, tumemaliza Ramadhan, unajua umekuwa hujakuwa ukikula lunch. Sasa tutaanza kukula lunch. So, the whole Ramadan period is actually very important to me because, you know, that is the month whereby we believe that we have the Laylatul Qadr, of which this Laylatul Qadr is the night whereby the Mus'haf, the Quran was brought to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So it's a very important night. So if nobody knows which specific night it is, but it's believed to be among the last 10 days. And it's believed that any prayer that we make on that specific day will be answered by Allah. And it's a very special night. And then throughout this month, this is the one month that Allah chooses and tells us just be close to Him. Just perform dua, perform everything. This is the month that it's a very holy month, whereby we believe that we are the closest part to Allah. So Allah listens to our prayers during this month. So basing on the previous years that have been performing the Ramadan, I can say that most of the prayers that you make during Ramadan, they get answered. That is okay, to me, I feel like they really get answered. He really listens. So no matter what, so it's a very special time. Yeah, because it brings us so close to Allah. Yeah, okay. So mostly, actually, I get that question a lot, whereby someone will ask you, when I'm Muslim, when I'm Somali, when I'm Kale. Like literally, it's confusing for most people. But Islam is just it's a religion. That is one thing that Kenyans don't really understand. So even Kikuyus, Kalenjins, Maasais, everyone can be a Muslim. So what it takes to be a Muslim is just maybe saying the Shahada and deciding to maybe submit your life to Allah and doing the 5 daily prayers, like just living life as a Muslim. Okay, so to us, according to our religion, we are guided by the sun, basically. So you'll find that maybe a place like that, Wajir or Mombasa, and a place like Aldama Ravine, the time of the sunrise is different. Unaweza pata that jua inachomoza pale Mombasa labda at around 4:45. So that is when their prayer should start. And here, so basically the difference is just that the sunrise and the sunset. So jua tu na time zone vile inasonga.